Hello,
stream.
hello. Nice.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Um, we're about to start. Just a few minutes
Guys,
more.
stream on. So,
So I think the map pick starts at 20. Oh, it works. I see. Yes, amazing.
nice.
Can we see the Facebook page?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Stream won't be able to see it, but we can narrate it. Oh,
Face the match. Big band's about to start in half a minute.
we are on camera.
Your camera. You guys didn't click on play or start.
The audience members have some technical issues.
Today we'll be seeing old ETT versus new ETT. Old ETT in the banner of HyperS, of course.
Yes. And this will be a very partisan stream, of course.
It says offline. No way.
What?
Refresh.
Well, on
Because I see it on my phone. Will the new guard, the new ETT, the what looks like
pretty good.
pretty good team, they might be able to actually have some competition in this match. I'm looking forward to it. There's only 3 not level 10s, and I believe all of them have reached level 10 before.
But obviously, we can say the same thing about HyperS, aka Old ETT.
Yes. Oh, they started by banning Dust 2 and Ancient.
Yo, they banned Ancient? No.
ban?
Ancient, this is your team is banning, so
Who's banning from you guys?
yeah, this is for you guys.
We're not. I just want to play Anubis now.
HyperS taking it very seriously, we see.
Yeah.
But dude, if you have to play, no. I'm single.
Double date bedoelt ik voor mij.
Yeah, double date, of course.
Nee! Could it been Inferno?
Oh, Mine's Inferno.
Yeah, Hilke said that if we had to play Inferno, he was gonna throw the game. So you know.
Ah,
unlucky.
I see.
But if it's Mirage or dude, no, it's Mirage Nuka Train.
Amazing HyperS. Yes, Bob. Amazing HyperS. That
Yes.
is.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Coach Bob not here.
We are
Mitchell
missing
said
Coach
y'all
Bob.
are quiet.
The cheese guy is not here, unfortunately.
Ooh, ETT picking. It could actually be Train. What?
Dude, no.
no.
Can you imagine Train?
No,
They're playing 2 maps and there's only 3 left: Mirage, Train, and Anubis.
Oh, we were playing 2 maps. No, dude.
Yeah, it's 2 maps
I
always.
told them we're playing, we try our train in the noob. So.
Then just let this guy go on B and it's fine.
Oh, lineups are being finalized.
Oh, you need to do that, no?
No. I think Veldman does it now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Dude,
Okay.
oh no, man. Why do you have to play Mirage or Train?
But
The
I think
cookie
yeah, we
guy
are playing
also
one of
not
you're
so
playing one
sad.
of those.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because Anubis has to
The
be
one
awesome.
true cookie says the cheese guy and HyperS have gone separate ways.
No!
Yeah, unlucky.
It is true.
Anubis
Anubis
and
and
Mirage.
Mirage.
It's Mirage.
That's great. That's
Let's go.
HyperS's best match.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Okay, wait,
Good luck.
they wanna be on stream? Good luck, good luck.
Let's go. Good luck.
Good luck. Come on,
Let's go,
HyperS.
HyperS.
Let's go, HyperS!
Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go! And tune in for premium CS2 gameplay. I hope you guys
Exactly.
already checked the audio for CS and stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, totally.
We actually did. We actually did.
Okay,
We
good.
checked it. But I think we disabled it now.
Do you already know how to connect to the...
No. Oh yeah, we need to connect to
Did
the.
you check how to connect to the FaceIt thing? It's not easy.
No, you need to send us the connect link.
Yeah. Wait, Hielke knows.
You need to send the connect link.
Oh, you know how to.
Yeah, you just add one and then spectator.
Okay. We know how everything works. Fortunately.
Yes. This will be a bit more of a laid back stream, of course. Because we'll be the watch party and commentators at once. On our right is the actual watch party in person.
Yeah. So you might hear some background audio from our good friends. Ooh, it does seem like ETT used their best lineup with their best players.
Right.
No level 7s or level 5s here.
Only one not level 10, and that's Sidious, who we know was one of the better players of their previous lineup.
So this will be a very difficult match, but
Let's see, 2700 elo, 2300. Okay. Some banter going on in the HyperS booth. You can hear all the way from the other side. Sheesh. The sound is on. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see.
Oh,
It's very easy because we do this. There we go.
there we go.
Should I just put this over here?
Yeah, yeah, then we can. Yeah.
Where's the info? Where's the player info?
Oh yeah. We have. I had prepared some statistics from HyperS the stream. Would people in the chat like to guess the player in HyperS with the highest win percentage? Because obviously we're a 10-player team, so players switch around once in a while. But who has the highest win percentage? And if you can even guess what the win percentage is, then yeah. Within HyperS, this is a very known statistic. So let's see if some outside watchers know it as well. We're looking at the chat.
No takers.
No, unlucky. Well, I can say it then. It's actually Chris Vetabas Wong.
Wow.
Yeah. With his 100% win rate in HyperS. So
Insane.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually a super sub if I've seen any.
yeah. Crazy sub.
How many games played is this?
Yeah, about 3. But 3 best of 2s. All 6 maps won.
Okay.
So it's a.
Shout out to Fetabas. This is the Deagle craft that Boris is very proud of. Doesn't get to see any action in it in the warm-up.
No, doesn't work out yet.
Let's see, it's all new names from the ETT lineup.
Yeah.
Smin, Vinny. No clue how to say this one.
Even last year, none of them are left.
Ui. The outer shotgun. Can I go around as well?
Let's see. Oh. Wow. Some great observing. Yeah. It might not be obvious, but we don't do this every day. But it's still going to be an entertaining stream, of course. But that's mostly because of the insane HyperS gameplay.
Yes. I see Tompi in chat as well. Nice.
Oh, we have a sub.
We have a sub
From
QWERTY Yo-Yo Pass. Gifted a sub to the one true cookie.
Oh,
Huge.
to Evo.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, then we can
Very
pay
nice.
off the esports lounge rent. Thank you.
That's not even what it goes to.
No, but it makes streams like these possible. of course.
Exactly. It helps the content.
It helps the content, of course.
Oh.
We could wait. I wanted to say we could do like sub goals or one sub then this, but I think it's not allowed on Twitch anymore.
That's not allowed?
No, you can't say like one sub, $1 because that like promotes alcoholism or
Oh,
whatever.
right.
Yeah, it's not for money. That's not allowed.
Is there an alcohol-free alternative?
I don't know.
Like we say, this is lemonade.
It might not be
No,
lemonade.
that might not be smart.
No.
But for Blue Shell. How's our audio, by the way? Do you hear us well? Let's check with aim game sound. Very low. We are very low. Shall we put this closer then? Or can you put up the gain?
Put up the gain a bit, maybe.
How's this better? No, it might still be a bit low.
I
Actually.
think you can go into the... Wait, you can go to...
How about I give you the mouse?
Yes. Let's see.
Oh my way, app Capsulon. Nice. Mine is coming later too.
Wait, I just want to see the filters, and I think you can add...
Yeah. Truly a Twitch knowledgeable person. How about this? Is this better?
Is this... I think still...
Is it enough? I don't think it's enough.
Is this good? Wait, yeah, no, I shouldn't scream then. And it doesn't work anymore.
Bulbous at Evo.
Okay, it should at least be a substantial bit higher. It still seems a bit low though.
Get the gain.
Yeah, but then at some point it does start to sound a bit worse.
That's true. How about we just get it
Even closer.
close
well,
enough? Scooch up a bit.
maybe we can hear it ourselves.
Keep us updated on the audio.
Hello.
Hello? Are you hearing us nicely now?
Yeah, it's a bit low still, but it's really low. Okay, we can put the gain higher again. Property. Of filters. No, not filters. Sorry. And then gain. Just put it max.
Okay. How is this? Is this better now? I don't think it really makes a difference.
It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know what. Wait, the game isn't happening yet, right? Or
How about this? Now this should make a difference. What if we end it like this? Hoppa!
oh,
Much better, no?
it sounds way
Okay,
better.
and then what about if I add the volume of the game?
Oh no.
Oh, they started already?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, they have started their pistol round.
But
in
it's
the
still a
meantime.
3v3.
There
We
we
have.
go.
They're
They're
going
about to take a side. No one in the side.
But we have a kid on
Hilke
Hilke.
close by. They're all rotating via CT. It looks like.
They have the info.
It's a plant for A main. So they suspect they're going back to A main.
Ooh,
Oh.
a great shot on Yannick.
Gets traded back by Hilke though.
Yeah, great from Hilke. We need a Hilke carry here in this round.
Hilke 1v2. He should know where they are by now.
Oh, a
Nice
great
flick.
shot. He also has a kit, so this is not over yet.
Plenty time with Kit, 1 A main. Hilke usually wins these. We have trust in him.
Oh, it is planted for Amen.
Oh, he knows exactly where he is now.
He goes wide. But he doesn't peek.
It's
He
one
could have
shot.
stuck.
Ah, wow.
Oh,
What a good play from ETT.
good play from ETT. Yeah.
From Teochev.
Yes.
He played it very well, very disciplined. He knew he'd be tapping it first.
Unfortunate for HyperS.
Overall, close round though.
Close round, close round.
Let's see what are they doing with the buys.
I think it's
ETT, all Mac 10s. Actually, no one going for the greedy AK. Keeping even 2k into the bank. I suspect he'll be the upper later on.
yeah. ETT is lucky here that that HyperS chooses to eco. And
Stacking up.
Then those Mac 10s can really do their work. Using a lot of Uto.
Just running out of B, smokes already. And the site's taken. They're trying to retake mid. Oh, someone's backside.
Oh, just with a USP, Yannick gets a kill.
Gets a
1v1.
kill. 3v4, they could still do some damage to these guns. Ooh, now it'll get a bit tough. Okay. Yeah, nothing to expect here from the clutch.
Yes, despite his name. Ooh, a nice shot though. But not enough for a kill.
Overall, great take from ETT. Very disciplined, throwing the smokes, not daring for anything.
Yeah. I hope this doesn't continue like this, because otherwise it might be very difficult for HyperS.
Yes. They seem to have good awareness over how to use their util and not being afraid to use it aggressively.
Let's see the positions here. So we have Hielke and Boris on mid, Yannick and Max on B, and Joran on A. Slow start.
They're starting in T-spawn all the way back. They're expecting an aggressive push for some reason.
Yeah.
Where I think the CTs will be expecting that as well now.
So the T's only have Mac 10s, which might make this round difficult.
Nice pick from Veldman.
Nice. He looked away from the flash.
And
he
Yannick
looked
got
back.
one on A in the meantime. Now they're all stuck in B main. 4 CTs next to it. Not much util to work with, only one flash now. They have to run back mid.
But the CTs will hear this. So the rotates are already coming in.
3 guys stacked around mid, ready for the drop down in con as well. Nothing much you can really do as T's here.
Oh, and a great kill.
There you go, and they get picked off. 2
Two
by
kills
Boris.
from Boris. And the third coming in from Hielke.
0 deaths on
Zero
HyperS
deaths on
side.
HyperS. That's great for the CT economy.
Very well done.
Great setup for the next round.
And they don't have the best of money. One guy forced last round? Venny?
Yeah, which is
Ooh, I think that's a mistake.
yeah. So they do have an AWP here, the T's.
That was the guy that had the extra money last round. Or 2 rounds ago.
Yes, yes, and now has to play with a Deagle.
Just a Deagle. Will he be aggressively going in as an entry then?
He might be. He's looking at B main right now.
Peek and con.
Peek and con. You might need to be careful here, Max.
Doesn't see anything. The AWP will pick him off, I think. If he just over peeks. He wants it. He wants to peek it.
With this jiggle. Ooh, it might be a,
now
yeah.
it's been spotted. Now they know there's an AWP in play, so they'll play very differently.
Classic Joran position on A.
I think someone's looking for a pick in B main. Oh, that's a Deagle.
That's the Deagle.
See what he can get done. Not much, I hope. Yeah,
Ooh,
gets
and
picked
Yannick,
off.
great
Oh,
play.
he gets
But he gets
traded?
insta-traded from another...
from Con.
Oh, from Con.
Con picked him off.
And now
He should have been ready for
the
that.
T's have mid. But there are 2 people holding this.
Oh, he.
So there is
Should
an
be
instant trade. Ooh,
Ooh,
but
that was
unfortunately-
greedy.
Yeah. Joran didn't expect a second person there in mid. Well, he might...
Now they've taken A side. Dizzy's
Yeah.
going deep into CT, expecting that they retake from there again, I think. But they're planning to go via cam.
Cam is still smoked, but... There is not another smoke on the T side, so...
One smoke for CTs though. They do have kits as well. But they can be everywhere. It's a big question mark. I suspect they're saving in a bit.
Yeah, 2v3 here. Very difficult
They
round.
might get killed from the back here actually.
Might get killed, yeah.
Will it be on time? No, they're just around the corner.
But
I think he will see them.
yeah,
Oh,
he just
spotted
sees them.
Ah,
And
this
now
would be so
it
sad.
might be over for Max.
There we go.
Boris still gets around the corner, but he might
The
get hunted.
nade does the do?
The nade was a bit of a mistake,
He's getting hunted.
but he's still getting hunted.
Nice pick. Actually, a decent damage afterwards still.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because they have enough money.
Well, the T still one of them has to buy a Galil, I think.
Oh, that's true. 3k.
And one other person will not have any util. So, the skills from Boris are very important for this round. Oh no. Well, they do all have AKs. Yeah, one could drop. Yeah, yeah.
Not that much util to work
Not
with.
that much though.
So they might be going for a quick push somewhere. But the CTs aren't really stacked on util too. I was kind of hoping for another molly or 2.
Fortunately, HyperS is able to get out
Must
there.
be a 1v1 incoming. Oh. Yes,
Nice
Yannick
kill.
wins those.
From Yannick. Ooh, still good damage from Max.
1 for 1.
1.5 for 1. Some damage. That looks like the T's are heading towards A here.
Oh, they seem
They
to be
might
wanting to exploit mid again.
Might go all the way back to mid, yeah.
Overall, the CTs are in pretty good position, playing for B, spotting early for mid, and then retaking A if needed.
Oh, great
nice
shot.
kill.
Now
Yeah, now they'll just explode onto A.
yeah, they're taking mid very fast. Smoking temple.
Oh, that's a bad smoke.
That's a very bad smoke. But
He might be able to take advantage of this. No.
But Hyuka doesn't see, and there is another smoke. This does waste some time, but
All but confirms it. There's going out.
ooh, and
Not even good for one.
Joran really
That's a
needs
shame.
one there to make this
You
run
have a quick
competitive.
flank remain though.
Yeah,
Maybe you could do something with this. Oh, they're ready for it.
they're ready for it.
Very good awareness by ATT and good shot in mid to grant them this round, really.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunate for HyperS. They just lost the fights there, all the 1v1s in the mid round. Those were really important.
3v4 conversion.
Okay. Well, we ordered some beverages. We'll go into the next round.
Ooh, dings him.
Nice shot from Unique.
Good damage. There's one more ready. I think he's gonna go for
And
the
Max
peak.
also gets a pick.
Well, Joran, if he gets out, they
Joran.
might not know.
Great position here.
Now he should peek out though.
It should
Ah, it's too
surely
late.
be a kill.
I think it's too late.
Now, ooh, yeah, it's too late. And someone else is holding it with
Unlucky.
full HP.
Wow, he
What?
can still kill someone.
And he
full
still
HP?
gets there. Ooh, that's probably a very bad whiff from ETT.
What a mistake from ETT.
And now it's actually a competitive round.
And Max is ready. You can just see it.
Max is ready, but they might not go B here. They're all three standing in the same position.
They've been doing this 2 rounds in a row now, where they just full reset the moment there are 3 people left. It might be a protocol of theirs.
It worked out last round. Let's
Thank
see.
you, Taha.
Thank you, Taha. Oh. And now it's clear that it's go.
Oh, the side smokes are out. Execute in place.
But there are already 2 people on B, and there's a flank coming.
Oh, picked up through the smoke.
Great awareness from ETT.
And the
Ah,
flank.
The flank failed well.
Not much Boris can do anymore, just a deagle.
Just a deagle against 3 people.
Best he can hope for is pick up a weapon now.
And he even dies. Not looking too great yet from HyperS, but we need to remember it's also a T-sided map. And HyperS is definitely known for being better on T-side.
That is
maneuvers.
true. And by the way, Evo, you asked webcam over minimap. Yes, we have it over the minimap instead of on the bottom left, because then you can enjoy with us the chat banter whenever that will be going on.
However, it looks like there's no banter yet.
Wow,
Ooh.
what an aggressive play.
Veldman's positioning has been very good this map so far.
It's been working out, but now they're looking to aggress on A right after.
Yeah, 3 people, huge execute. I think Joran's best to just go for a retake here. No, he jumps out.
Wow.
That he gets one there is crazy. He gives his life. Already 2 people on site for HyperS, 3 even.
The upper's low too. This will work out for them, I think. They have to watch out for the guy in mid though. They might just end up running back.
They will. But it seems like Boris
Boris
is very
has-
aware of this possibility.
Wow.
Does some significant damage.
Now they know.
But they know they're going B now.
He hears them running to
He hears
B.
all 3 going to B.
What's happening with the team? Why are they so slow in rotating? It's an open side. Oh, good
But-
pick by him.
And Max.
He chased them in main.
Max is going very well this game.
1v3 now.
1v3.
He is the best guy in the ETT team though, I
Yes,
think.
yes. So they still need to be. Oh!
Nice.
They need to be careful, but Hyuka just instantly kills him. A great reaction.
Second round picked up.
Mhm.
The kill feed seems really
Yeah.
even for HyperS.
The rounds have been extremely close. It's just that unfortunately they have been going the way of ETT so far. But that might change. We see some instant smokes here from Hilke, of course.
That is a stair smoke, if I'm correct.
Let's see.
No, it's
I
a
don't
mid
think it's
instant smoke.
It's a mid-instant smoke.
Interesting. We haven't seen HyperS use that before. I suppose that's one of the Hyuka bring-ins.
Yeah, yeah. It's the advantage of playing with Hilke.
Oh, Boris is low through the spam battle.
Yeah.
Quickly in con already. 2 CT spotted. Bad flash if I'm mistake. Good job from
Again,
Max.
Max going back to his global offensive form.
Wee.
Ooh, although
3v3. Evened out.
yes, it's a very even round still.
Boris low HP, but on the op, he should have this one. Nice.
Great shot.
Easy pick. Walking up on B.
Which could be good for HyperS as there's still 2 people here. Both in con.
This Hyuka and Max combination, they have been playing together for like 5 years by now, consistently. So they should have this in the bag. Oh. You're gonna have to go with a retake here. All of the the terrorists, not attackers, it's not Valorant.
Oh,
low.
unlucky.
With
That
an op.
shot could have decided the round. And I think it did.
Not much Boris can do now with an op and low HP. I think he's looking to get a kill and then save to go out. He's getting flanked as well. Disastrous. Not going to be able to save the op even though he has 2 kills. Oh,
What?
gives away his position. Sidious, what a mistake.
What a crazy mistake there. But that round could have really been HyperS. Just like many rounds before it. The scoreline says 6-2, but these rounds have been extremely close.
Yes, anytime ETT has been attacking and crunching a side, really getting in, then we've had great positions with HyperS and they try to crunch him from all different sides, but they're just aware. And they win the 1v1s. That's such a shame. I think a flood retake might be the answer here for HyperS. Really make sure they're in position to crunch at the same time.
Yes.
Quick B
We
run.
see a very quick B run.
Rushing out B, ready for con. What can he do with a
And with
scout?
Scout, the worst weapon.
And he gets killed.
Yeah. I think this force buy won't work out here.
Wow, really aggressive play from ATT. What a change-up.
But Hilke gets a kill through the smoke. Gets another one.
Another kill.
Ooh, Hilke might have saved this round here, but it's still disadvantageous for HyperS because of the retake. However, now smoking off. Oof! Smoking off con was a great idea.
Wow, nice
But there's
shot.
another one con,
Ah,
and that kills the round.
unfortunate. They made it close though.
If Joran could have gotten that kill there on con, might have been a different situation.
Thought it was a done deal the moment they planted the bomb there and took back side.
And now HyperS will have to save, unfortunately. And
What?
oh, and Boris already gets picked off, and yeah, this round doesn't look great.
It's a massacre. He's low and he continues speaking. Okay.
Yeah, they're looking for those ecos. Yeah, this round it was doomed from the beginning, but now HyperS has some money.
A lot of money. I think they could have bought some more previous round actually
Yeah.
to be a bit more competitive.
Definitely Hilke there on the last round went full eco even with a USP, and he has 1600 left this round, so could have spent some more.
Another instant mid smoke, I suppose.
Maybe some other HyperS players should learn those as well.
I do agree. So the instant mid smoke doesn't have too many benefits as far as I know.
No, they're not that important.
Again, just dry peeking A main. Oh, there's a fight going on in. No, they don't know.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate.
Great kill from Joran. Even stays alive. And none of the mollies hit. He's surrounded by a sea of fire.
And they're faking. They're running up back mid to B.
They're running up back mid. But Hilke gets a kill.
Nice.
But they're now all 3 on B. It's a full retake again.
Hyuka decided to go back B main, ready for their main after plans from before.
And Boris gets a kill.
You're about to have a kill there. Oei.
Unfortunately, Joran
Nice. What a flank.
gets killed in con, but Hilke saves it from A main. Or B main, I say, sorry.
Great round, 3 kills.
Great round from Hilke.
Really took it in his own hands.
Yeah, playing off the timings.
How do you feel like the 1v1s are going so far?
I feel like the positions and the game sense of HyperS is not the problem here. I think some of these fights you really see they get the first bullet off, but then they can't finish it HyperS. So I think the mechanics of ETT is really showing here. And now it's looking like an A play. All 5
Very
people
aggressive
in the water,
mid. Spots 3 people.
or 4 people in the water.
You can hear him aggressively talking over the booths from here.
Yeah, it's clear that this game is taken very seriously by both teams.
High tension. They're looking to retake A main.
We see Hilke on the AWP here.
Should be an easy first kill.
And it was
Are they-
great position. They're finally punishing those dry peaks from ETT.
They're immediately scared. They see Hyuka, they see the AWP, they see they have the control and just run back into
Oh,
B. But
and
Veldman is ready.
Veldman is very
Catch
ready.
one, mollies
Catches
it off.
one, mollies one.
A lot of damage, splits them off. This should be an easy win. Nice from Boris, boxed in. Nothing they can do.
Great
Textbook play.
textbook play, yes. This is the first time we see some chattings going on. The usual HyperS chats, I have to say, a lot more interesting.
I am missing some.
But it seems like both teams are really focusing on the game here, which might make sense, as this is really the most important match of this group, the only really competitive match for both ETT and for HyperS.
That's true, because both teams have been overwhelmingly winning all of their matches so far in this group stage.
Yes, HyperS has won every single match except for this one. Well, we don't know yet if HyperS will win.
The same goes for ETT. Ooh, nice jump spot to be really sure that he takes all the gunfire. Easy pick off into Smin. They're instantly going to A. There's only one guy, they know he's main. Or at least they'll have to know by now.
Yeah, by now seems pretty clear. Ooh, and this fight might be interesting. Smoke on A main.
Was this a CT smoke? I think it was CT smoke, so now they know for sure. Joran
But
is
it
really
might-
cautious.
Yeah. Boris might think that A main is clear because of the hold by Joran, but there's still one completely inside, and that takes the life of Boris. But now we have another one in A main. 2 people on cam. And here really the aim is the most important part. And Hilke,
Now it's
on his
play
last
time,
bullet.
stay alive. No!
but I think it's over still.
I don't think there's time.
There's not enough time because they don't have a kit.
There's no
Great
time.
play from HyperS. Really, ETT was just too slow on the retake. That smoke, waiting for that smoke, it took too long.
Definitely. They were really scared of going out of CT as well. Even though the main guy did a great job staying alive for so long. I was surprised or HyperS didn't go through it actually. Or really trying to apply pressure. But nonetheless it didn't matter because ETT was just too slow getting the retake in.
Yes, it was a classic HyperS threat through mid towards A.
Speaking of classic HyperS, ETT took a timeout and we can
Oh
see
no,
the
it's a-
-1s in chat.
It's a terrorist timeout. So
It's
actually,
terrorist timeout, HyperS timeout.
HyperS is choosing to
I
take
can't
off a
believe
centimeter.
it. They did themselves -1/+1. Boris beer drinking timeout. Oei,
I hope-
oei.
I hope not. It might might not work out for his aim.
We cannot condone this. I don't think we have given him any beer yet. That's only for after the match if they win.
Yes, and for the commentators, of course.
Yes, of course.
And now
Ongekend. What a parody on the unbeperkt. That's the first time actually I think we've seen HyperS take a timeout in this split so far.
yeah, Hyuka has a crazy influence on HyperS.
Goes to show on how seriously they have to take this match, because it's not looking really in their favor yet. They have to win this round now.
But HyperS is known to be a T-sided team. So they might
That
have,
is true.
yeah, they might have to show it off here.
The vast majority of their rounds have been CT. Or have been on the T side. Speaking of the CTs though, they've just left B empty. They're really going for an A stack, hoping they'll...
Hoping to go mid to A, I think, with their positions. And unfortunately, that might look like what's happening.
Looks like T side is still leaving everything open. If anything, they're maybe favored onto the B side. Looking at their B main presence. Wow, very lucky they still got that.
Yeah, Boris gets completely flashed, but fortunately,
Nice.
Joran has his back.
When they see the next scam guy, they should know to go out of B. Oh, they have already gone out. And it's an open side. Good job by
Yes.
Yannick, nice lurk.
They played it perfectly, not committing to any side that could have a stack on it, and oh,
That confirms it.
that converts
Now
it.
it's just the last round for ETT. Very well disciplined from HyperS. Nothing they can do, nothing they had to do anything either for ETT.
But HyperS is hunting for those kills.
I don't think it's worth it really to hunt for
Well-
these kills, because they don't have anything to save.
We do maybe the scoreboard says something else.
And he gets one. Yeah, this is purely just ego going for kills. Then again, it's okay. I suppose they have the money, but it's a shame to lose the weapon.
But it's a Mac 10, so it's fine.
Was this the Mac 10?
They lost the Mac 10, so it's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
completely fine. Now they can go in with 5 rifles.
Yeah, that is unique, because ETT in their second round after the pistol,
They had
they
all
went
Mac 10s.
all Mac 10s. HyperS on the other hand, more Galils and AKs.
And remember, in the first round that lost ETT, in the first half it lost them a round. So it might work out here for HyperS. They're
Did they go for an aggressive peek in B main?
yeah. There are 3 people on B.
Oh.
Ooh, there's a
They were about to have a fight. He died in mid. I
It
think.
looks like the T's are taking Con. Still a 3v4 here.
They can still get this together if they're aware of the A main push. But is he committing or is this a fake? I wonder
Yuka
what
has to
they're
do
doing.
everything on his own here.
They are aware.
But they
Very
are aware they
nice.
could-
Yuka got it.
They know that there's at least
No,
one
he
person
should be
here.
running towards A.
And
Aye.
now-
Now it's confirmed. They know
Yeah.
it's both now. He's just knife out going for the plant.
Now Yannick has to win a 1v2 here.
Could be winnable because they do not know where he can
He
be.
can be in any position. And he's choosing to go towards camera. Or no? He goes towards heaven.
I'm not sure if this is the play.
He just has to get a kill here. Now he has to commit to a fight.
Oh, very
ETT
well done.
just runs
And the
through
last
the
guy
smoke.
is low.
Oh, just gets around the corner. Can reload. Ooh, and ETT tries to stick
He
it
has
with,
no kit.
with 10 seconds. I don't think that's the play. That's absolutely not the play at all. With 5 seconds defuse you could maybe try, but
But we have to give credit to Yannick here.
Yannick, great play there.
Early aggressive peak, equalized it to a 1v1 and still managed to save his life and then somehow punish the 10-second stick?
The 10-second stick was a crazy play. Maybe that's why they tried it, to make an unexpected play. But
Completely, because they had one around previously on their when they were T side with believing that it was not a stick. And this was the same dude who made that.
maybe it's a stick believer. And Joran gets a kill on mid to enter the round. Amazing.
about to have a fight in CANT, I think. It's too far away for me to properly see the numbers. Oh, A main. B main.
Ooh.
And he gets out?
But he gets traded.
Thank God.
Oh, a great shot there from Sidious. Close range with a scout headshot. But he gets traded.
3v2, but it
Ooh.
shouldn't be this close. They don't have the weapons, ETT.
Yannick is playing in plus W fashion.
You should not be playing this aggressive. He's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, he's lucky to not get punished there. He's really going for those kills on the eco round.
True, I think they're a bit too greedy. They just won a couple rounds and they're going for kills they should not be going for on their own.
But we are seeing now that, the T side HyperS
Another
is coming in.
HyperS timeout.
And a HyperS timeout. That's
Wow.
crazy. HyperS completely changing their playing style.
What has happened? One player change out and the immediate identity of the team has just completely vanished. That was a joke on the Mac Vanish playing in the team currently. I see King Cookie in the chat playing along with the classic -1 centimeter per timeout.
Yeah.
We will not be giving more info on what that means.
No.
Oh, this is a nice MP9 skin. I was looking for one. Maybe this is what I should be going for.
Looks expensive though.
Yeah, that's probably fair. What do you reckon? I think ETT is going for an aggressive play right now.
Yeah, they haven't done it so far on CT. Well, you might hear this on the mic, but obviously we have a bit of a delay on the stream, but we hear that maybe in a bit. HyperS is very hyped, so let's see this round. It could be
a rush.
A crazy play.
Complete linker
Knife
bound,
out.
running out.
Oh, and
what
that's
an
some,
entry.
again, global offensive. Max is coming back with his crazy entries.
This is good, no one's even close.
And already a great position from Hyuke. He could lock down
See him. Oh,
a
he
main
did.
completely. But maybe Hyuke is overthinking this a bit, and he is. He's thinking someone comes from rugs. He's oh.
What a shit. Is he getting knifed?
Oh, Hyuke! And Hyuke turns around and kills
what a
him.
mistake from
What-
Smin.
Smin maybe wanted to go for the knife kill, but it's not the
Too
play.
greedy. And now they have to save.
There's no reason to go for that. And Hyuke gets another
Wow.
kill in mid.
Complete domination, actually.
That's such a big mistake.
8-8. I don't think he was having the freedom to go for the knife kill there.
Yeah, that's a play you make when you're 12-3 ahead, but
What an A rush.
What an
entry
A-rush.
from Veldman.
great entry from Veldman and mistake on the retake from ETT. You know, sometimes you might want to go for a trigger discipline play, but that's also not really a situation there where that could happen. So a mistake from ETT. Although ETT now, even though it's a buy round, or they have some rifles, they are going 3A, which might work out here as HyperS is also rushing A, but
2 kills? Where
2
did they
kills
even come
from
from?
Boris and from Max. Oh,
They had 4 people in A, but they were completely ready.
and Max and Boris completely carried it around, even though Boris had a great headshot on, or no, I think Max also had a headshot on Boris, but fortunately it
Team
didn't matter
damage,
too
it was
much.
irrelevant.
It was irrelevant.
AK is too much firepower. And they turned it ahead. Haven't lost a single round in the T half so far.
Yeah, that's a HyperS way of doing things.
You said it before, the T-side warriors, and indeed.
Yeah. We were even 8-4 behind against, I think, Zephyr Wyvern.
Up in Kondo. Ooh, Max is ready for it.
Oof.
Timing peaked.
Difficult shot and doesn't hit it.
He
Oh,
smoked off. That's a lucky smoke.
nice try on the wall bang. I think it was very close.
You've had a lot of gunfights so far.
And Joran takes out the best player on ETT.
Going through the smoke?
Going through the smoke, which works out because the op
He
looks
just walks
away.
out.
But the op is still looking at Con. Not anymore. Repositions.
He's been getting like, a lot of value with snipers so far on this B side, Sirius.
Yes. Ooh, but I think he will die here. Yes.
Nice, he was
Doesn't clear
unaware.
on the left.
He's a lineup for the Dark Molly. Okay.
Yes.
He's forced out and they're full on executing now. Getting flanked though.
But Hilke
Luckily
gets the kill.
Both die on the side, only one left. It's a done deal.
Hilke really showing his impact here. The super sub. Dodges the flash, the kill. Person in con. And it looks like Yannick is going for an ego peek here, and it works out. Of course, Yannick with this crazy spray.
Yannick is a real confidence player. If he gets his confidence up, he's unstoppable. I feel like he's going for these eco kills purely to farm that confidence now, because it's been the second time we've seen it in the last couple rounds.
Ooh. And interesting, we see here Dizzy, I think, playing from home with 50 ping.
Ooh. Everyone else low ping, 5, 6, 4. Dizzy 50.
But he's still the
Still
best
on top.
performing player.
Maybe that throws the rest off. They're going for another A rush. We can kind of hear him
A-rush.
over the mic.
It's a classic HyperS play. Ooh, but not a great start. Get the instant trade though. And Boris speaks.
We hear
Oh.
him really loudly on the mic.
We're
Wait,
still.
wait.
No spoilers yet. No spoilers yet. Great A rush from HyperS.
No control from the ETT side.
Yeah,
No weapons, nothing they can do.
very slow trades. Ooh,
Gets a free kill. They're running out of cam though. No, not even.
yeah, but ETT might as well go for some kills here. They have.
It's
And a
just slug
great
fest.
spray from Boris.
And they're at match point.
Match point. Ooh, and Hilke
With the team
wants to,
kill, what
wants
is
to
happening?
pad his stats even more of an additional kill. And HyperS, as usual, they've looked dominant on T-side Anubis. That's really where they shine the most.
And out of nowhere, I'm expecting this will be a HyperS win. This round will be it.
Remember, we were 8-2 behind. 10 rounds in a row already from HyperS.
Not a single T round lost.
Not
And
a
they're
single
rushing
one.
it out on A again.
Again.
They're
And
continuing ready with the smoke on the molly.
Again, they're not ready. Oh, and Boris gets 2 entries. Even though Yannick and Max die in the meantime.
But there's one already out. I don't think they're ready for it.
Oh, and
Grenade on
Joran
the
gets a
smoke?
kill on the lurk. Boris, very aware of the possibility of him being in the smoke.
He's hiding in the
Extremely
smoke, but
aware.
Nothing he can do.
And then we see the Boris game sense coming in. Will he make it 4 kills this round? And he
There
does!
you go.
Great! Flawless T-side! Flawless!
I went from 5 and 11 to 16 and 11.
Again-
Oh my god, 11 kills
HyperS,
streak.
Anubis T-side, I think we're just the best.
We're the best T-side players in the world.
Again. Well, do we want to interview?
What a great first game. Interview, not yet? What?
Top. Top. Top.
Ja, Tom Vrek!
Top. Lekker. Top.
Nee, ik heb Max niet ingehaald.
Deserved. That last round, crazy.
Clean.
Do we want to interview?
No, after the game.
After the game, not in between maps?
But you guys, T-side warriors on Anubis, I was never worried.
Never
Very
worried.
well done. Very well done.
No, I was worried
not
when we were
allowed
8-2
on stream.
behind. I was worried.
It's allowed.
Do
Well,
we allow drinking on stream?
no, it's not.
No, if you do it for, I think, if you do it for something like...
It's non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clock 0.0. Oh, no.
It's non-alcoholic.
I got kicked out of the game.
Guys. At your celebration?
Hey, oh, you need to win a second map. You need to win a second map.
At your celebration?
Guess we have something to blame if they lose this next map, which is Mirage.
No, it's the fact that it's Mirage. Dude, we're fucked on Mirage.
And
It's over.
Yeah.
Anubis is our one-trick map.
like,
I think everyone got forced out of the game. You still keep joining them.
one of the casters has to go to a toilet, by the way. So
Then we'll be right back. See you in a bit,
be right
guys.
back for the next half. Oké. Ja, het ging wel goed volgens mij. Oh.
Oh.
crazy And we're back. Hello. Wait, can you scroll a bit so we can see if the mic's working? Yes. Okay, everything's working. Resume game. Still the knife round. All good. We're back to the second map. It's Mirage. Some info about Mirage. Yannick really hates it, so if he ints there, it's not just the usual case of Yannick being bad, it's that he's specifically bad at this map. So, just for your info. But HyperS does get to choose the side here, I think. Yes. ETT dies on the knife. It's all set up beforehand. Wonder what HyperS will choose here. Usually Mirage is known to be a tad bit CT-sided. Not as bad as Anubis is T-sided though. But yes, they do just start on the CT side. Which is the normal way of doing things.
Curious to see what the T-side strat will be here from ETT. I expect them to be playing slow like they did at the start of Anubis.
They showed some elaborate strats on T-side Anubis, so...
And it had been working out for them. Any rushes weren't really that effective. Going out mid.
They're going out mid. Many people. I don't think Max wants to repeat this, even though he tries to do it at least 3 times. And how do they miss? They miss an on-the-fly window smoke. That's not what you see very often. You might miss the insta, but on the fly. Don't know the grenade trajectories too well.
CTs have 3 guys in B. They're really ready for this B take.
Oh,
he doesn't know.
But they're... Oh!
And he gets picked off. But they should be ready for this. They have a guy hiding into side.
Oh, and Hielke. Oh, great plays from him. Great play from Hielke! And they still have a person hiding on side. Although the bomb is running away towards mid. 2v3, it's still not over yet for the T's.
And they have someone here already.
They have someone here already. Oh, Dizzy is already ready. Oh no, and it goes very bad for HyperS. And they can just go towards A. Yeah, the hiding in B doesn't work out. Even though Hielke gets a crazy play, gets dinked and still gets 2 people afterwards.
He has a kit now.
It's a kit, it's actually possible. They're peeking him CT, but unfortunately, Boris doesn't go for it. Although...
He might just be able to get this, but the chance is
he doesn't,
low. They're flanking from jungle as well.
Obviously, he doesn't know that they're CT, so he doesn't know that...
No smoke, nothing he can do.
Yeah, they're just hiding. Oh!
Nice
Great shot, though.
Oh, and he's speaking out? He makes it actually...
Oh, but it's too late. Even though HyperS...
Well played, nice kill.
Well played. It's just not enough.
No, they were too committed onto that B take and B defense, I mean. That they weren't ready for them to just run back like they've done many times in Anubis. They should have been ready for this.
Yes. It was a nice try though. But those pistol rounds are important. And I think, HyperS is going for an eco here. They bought some nades. Might throw a nade stack somewhere. But I think, it's pretty much over here already.
B rush coming in, no one's ready.
5-person Mac 10 B rush with just 1 person in Yannick full eco holding it. That doesn't seem very likely for HyperS. Although Yannick gets a kill because 1 ETT member is a bit too greedy for the kill. But it still seems a bit over here. Yes. Might get 1 more kill here, yes. But I think that will be it. Although they're still running towards him.
Exiting via short. He wants to get both of them. I hope he gets picked off.
He might. Unfortunately, Joran gets killed from window. And he can't support Hielke anymore. But still, pretty good full eco. Still getting 2 kills on Mac 10s is not that bad.
It's not a big loss.
Unfortunately, it was just Mac 10s. But we see a pretty good buy here from HyperS.
And the T's now do opt to buy instead, actually, instead of going for a bonus round. So this means if they lose this round, they're in serious economic trouble.
Yes, this is a very important round for HyperS. Very heavy on mid here again for ETT. And Max gets a kill on mid. Great job. And Boris gets one as well. And there's no one there to trade. Hyuke as well on mid.
From everywhere, sorry
Every
for the bad
angle.
spectating.
Sort of bad spectating from Rainier, I agree. But we don't have professional observers here. But Yannick gets a kill just one by one. Every
They get picked off.
player peaks, but completely in the wrong position. No one is there to trade in any of these places. So
Or thinking about it differently, everyone from HyperS peaks, everyone from a different angle, different timing, they weren't ready for either of it.
that was great from HyperS, but ETT should have someone at least to try
They
to
should
trade.
have been ready for this. But look at this angle from Yannick, very disciplined, very ready for him to just walk out.
Well,
no, he's not!
He's just looking at the box just
What
as
was
he's
he
about
doing?
to jump.
What a fumble.
What a fun.
And he
And
types in
Yannick
chat
is
the question marks.
Well, it's question marks, I think, towards himself.
He should have expected it.
He should have expected it.
Watching the stream, that's not allowed, even though there's plenty delay to make it useless.
Yeah. Yannick is economy sniping. Looking at the exact amount of dollars they had 2 rounds ago to calculate whatever they can buy next round. I'm sure of it. He's a business major, so he should know these dollar amounts.
Oh, they got an AWP on the T side,
AWP on the
along
T
with a Mac 10 and a Tech 9.
Crazy buy here from ETT, but Sidious was using the AWP pretty effectively last map, so
Might as well call it a hero AWP, even though it's a full buy.
yeah. And ooh,
and
it
he misses?
might have worked out
What a kill from Boris!
if he didn't leg shot him, and Boris just sprays him down. And Hyuke on short, again a crazy spray. And although 2 of the HyperS players are low, they still have a big advantage here. All ETT players seem to be in mid. And that's being held by 3 HyperS players now, so. Oof, a bad position from Boris as he gets killed. Well, he can't fight back. But instantly, Yannick gets a nice spray.
Making a lot of noise in his rotate. They're just opting to leave out mid, jungle, con, everything, playing from the sides.
Well, when you're 2v4 ahead, that's maybe the correct play. Just don't give away anything for free. Just let them plant, play for the retake. Could be the safe play.
I think so, but knowing HyperS, they have been greeding in the past game so far.
But I think maybe Hyuke gives them some discipline to not go for these kills. Although I do see Yannick peeking a bit more. And it does work out. Great timing.
Last player has an AWP though.
Last player has an AWP. But he... Oh! A crazy flick from Yannick. Just wins straight up 1v1 against an AWP.
He was completely ready for
Yeah,
him.
instant flick. That's crazy from Yannick.
You see this confidence getting in there.
Yeah, he just keeps speaking. Look at him, PC. And we see already here the util players.
The bomb solo going towards the A side, while everyone else rushes B.
This is a strat from ETT that we've not seen before. Although, yeah, it is a full eco, of course. And I don't think it will work out. Hyuke gets his ecos.
Completely destroyed.
Feldman again. Oh, but
He manages to plant on A, but it's
Yannick
useless.
is way too eager for the ecos and he leaves his A anchor position. That's a classic Yannick mistake. We see
That
it.
is true, but a 1v5 retake where he only has a Glock to defend with.
Yeah, obviously it won't work out in terms of the round win, but it will work out in terms of... What?
What?
Oh. We were criticizing your play of leaving the A side completely on the full eco.
If I may explain my play, it's called free eco kill trying.
Yeah, that was also
But
our...
I didn't get the
Our
free eco kill.
hypothesis has just been confirmed.
Yeah.
Monster.
Monster. We see some maybe performance enhancing drugs here, but it doesn't have any caffeine, trust.
And it doesn't enhance my performance because it's still dog shit.
You'll be as dog shit as before, so... As we can see...
decent on T-side
Some banter in the chat going on.
Yes, Bombardillo Crocodillo. The Yannick Brainrot. has infected some of the ETT players.
Solo running out mid while they're grouping up in stairs.
Oh, but it might work out unless Boris has an even better spam to the smoke.
Oh,
Joran,
just left the game?
I think that was what the tech timeout was for. It's still a 4v4 in this round. Although, that's
Really
a
unfortunate event.
very unlucky for HyperS, yes. Might have been a DC crash.
Man advantage is lost, really.
Man advantage is lost, but
Ooh.
But-
That's unfortunate. Almost
Oh.
overpeaks. No, he does overpeak.
he does overpeak. That's a unique
Classic
play.
greedy Yannick play. They even it out though.
Ma-
Boros and Veldman to the rescue.
Yeah, Boris and Max are playing so well this whole best of 3. And yeah, this is where the tech timeout comes in. So even though HyperS is unlucky with the technical issues, they still win. Ooh, a long technical timeout. I think that indicates that it must be a complete PC crash.
He has still not joined the game.
Still not during the game. They might have to call a tactical timeout.
They
or-
are all playing from the lounge, so I suppose it's a lounge PC defect. Nothing
Yeah.
to blame here on Yannick.
Yeah, Lounge PC is not known to be the most stable. Yeah, of course. We also have the Face It included technical pause. It looks like ETT is going for another eco round. That might indicate that Yannick is pushing this round.
Dori. For stream chat.
Oh, stream chat. Yeah.
I got it here.
Oh, you got it?
Yes.
Amazing.
There you go.
Let's see. Do we have some chatters? Tompi spammed his head to support HyperS for success on Blue Shell's next threat. Of course. Every threat is good though from HyperS as usual.
I may not agree with every strat being good, but it ends up going well.
Yeah. Okay. Monitor keeps crashing, GG. Oh, never mind. PC crash, not monitor. And they just found it out already 3 minutes into the tech issue, I think. So might not go that great for Joran.
Lounge overloaded. How does he know? Has he been watching the stream?
I think there are also some ETT people in the lounge, so they might have some insider knowledge. We can also interview some ETT people at the end.
That would be fun.
That
if
would
they'd
be
up
fun.
for it at the end of the game, after the game.
And I think so. They seem like nice people,
I think so.
but they may not be so nice after we
clap him.
after we 13-2'd them. That would be.
13-2 on the horizon.
It looks like one of the ETT players is going for an instant window smoke, and I think that is the correct lineup. Yes, a W jump throw from here will instantly smoke window.
Ah. Always Marijn ready for the nade knowledge.
The nade knowledge.
Much appreciated.
They call me Budget Hielke. Yeah?
PGL now recently had a stream at their event where there was a challenge to find out for pros
Yeah.
on what was this lineup for? So then they got a cropped off image of the starting lineup and had to guess what does it smoke. There's some pretty tough ones in there.
Ooh, okay.
Some random instant smokes from ancient city spawn into the deep A main area that are rarely used.
Ooh, it does look like Joran has disconnected for too long. There will be issued a cooldown. I think he can still reconnect though. Just indicates that he won't be able to do any phase secures after this. Maybe.
I don't think he was up for that anyhow.
No,
so it should be fine.
no. He's more of the let's get a few beers after a game instead of let's go for a few more games kind
More
of guy.
celebrational.
Yeah. Just we see some. McVanish's like his hair. Some bullying in the chat from Boris. I don't know if that's allowed, but.
It's to your own teammates.
If it's your own teammate and they agree,
I
then
think it's categorized as banter at this point.
yes, of course.
Continuing the banter.
Continuing the banter. Yeah.
It's taking a really long time to fix this PC.
Yeah, usually if it's just a PC crash, just a quick reboot, it's maybe a minute or two, but it seems like it's already been over 5 minutes.
Evo offered to play. Unfortunately, it's not allowed to swap out anymore.
No, unlucky. Otherwise, you would easily.
Oh, he is ready. He's back.
Everyone's ready. And Joran says he loves the Predator Esports Lounge as usual.
That's good, because
If anyone
you will need
else,
some love looking at his scoreline.
yeah, if anyone else loves the Predator Esports Lounge, you can also sign up for Pel Board.
They are still looking for a board.
Yes.
Do write it in chat as well,
Mm-hmm.
because that is what makes us able to do this stream right now, right here.
Yeah, we're in the Predator Esports Lounge. The players are playing there as well. As the next round starts, the eco is starting. It maybe does stop a bit of the momentum now from HyperS, as they had 4 rounds in a row previously, but it doesn't stop Boris's momentum. Phew. Instantly kills 2 there, and Max with his AWP gets another one.
Too
So
big of a force to be reckoned with. Running into Khan with Boris there just never works.
never works. Boris is just, I mean, he's one of the best players in HyperS right now. Although A is a bit weak and
Gets him on a jump spot.
on a jump spot against an AWP, but Yannick obviously peaks there, as he always does. Oh! Great shot still from Theo.
Luckily, Yannick was overextending there for a good trade.
Yeah. Yannick, at least you can't fault him for never getting the trade or trying for the trade,
That's true.
because he will peak.
That's why Boris peeked out so wide as well.
Yeah.
Must have been ready for it. We do hear some screaming from the HyperS booth again. Haven't heard ETT yet so far.
Yeah, ETT seems to be playing very seriously.
We're the silent tryhards.
The silent tryers, even in the first half of the last game, we didn't hear
Yeah.
them that much. Oh, it was just a great shot on the AWPer though. Ooh! And there, Boris just out of position, falls off the box, and it's difficult to get the kill. So Yuka might have to do it from short. Or Yannick, of course, but if Yannick goes con, might leave A weak. Just very difficult to defend with just 3 people.
He's about to get caught off guard, Yannick, from his back. Oh, no, he's...
Might,
I
yeah,
don't think
now
he's ready for it.
he's very vulnerable from Palace, but fortunately ETT doesn't peek just yet. Ooh, and he's now just looking the wrong direction.
What is happening over here?
Oh, and Yannick spots him first, but
Oh, that's not good, because they're just walking out of apps.
they're just walking out of apps. Hopefully HyperS doesn't overrotate, but it does seem like
What a
it.
good
3
fake
people
from
towards
Smin.
A, but now they might realize, and Huke is in kitchen, and I think he hears this. Oh no, he does not. He is already rotated towards A. 3v3 retake though.
Solo goes into kitchen. Yannick, you're way overextending. Just wait for your team here.
Exactly, and now it does look like a safe angle here. Unless maybe Huke can get a kill in kitchen, but I think he's seen him, and they both know that they're here, so yeah, this seems very over now.
They won't be able to turn this into anything. There's no time, no space. And they're just
Yeah.
looking to save.
Even
Maybe
though
get an extra
Hyuka
turn.
has 14,000, it might just have to be a save, but... Oof. Joran still gets a kill, mostly for the stats, I think. Oh,
Wow.
wow,
Gets all the
Joran,
access frags and stays alive from the bomb.
crazy. And that does punish ETT for going for the... Well,
They
it doesn't...
won't be having any much utility, really.
No util on enemy green, and no util on Theo. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these names. And a Galil on Sidious, so...
That should be an instant window smoke, I believe.
There wasn't in the instant winner stroke from Venny. Let's see if it hits. I think it does. It makes Veldman's op a bit less effective. Although Hyuka is pushing up. And he gets the kill together with Boris. Very far up. And ooh, knife out there is not the play for Boris. Although Hyuka gets the trade. And he really needs a skill here. And a
He's
great
just ready
shot.
for every 1v1.
Yeah, we really see his experience here. I think over 7,000 hours across all his accounts in CS. That really shows off here. It's about the crosshair placement. He even gets that last kill through the
Puts
smoke.
him right on top of the scoreboard now.
Yeah. I think Super Sub Hyuka is paying off. We see that 10-year coin there as well.
You do see old ETT being in the lead of the new ETT.
Might also help that they've almost all played with each other before, except Yannick. So they have some experience.
I think it is the experience paying off then, yeah.
Yeah, because they play a lot together. As we saw last round, 2 people mid.
Oh, that's a good nade.
Great
Wow,
nade.
damage.
100 damage nades, always good. And I think, yeah, 3 people now already defending B on this rush. I mean, and I think only Hyuka is required. I mean, no deaths on a full Tech 9 rush. It's just great playing together from the old ETT team.
Just fully shut down. This is supposed to be the toughest match in the division, but
I mean, right now it's looking like a Zephyr team maybe. Even.
HyperS is making it look easy.
Let's go for a quick refill. Ooh, difficult
almost
shot
gets
and
the
doesn't
shot.
hit it. But still a nice play for Max because not that much risk. But still was a chance to get just a free entry. And Yannick does get it in Palace. He pushes.
Speaking of which, the bomb is stuck in ramp on his own.
Ooh, yeah, if he dies there, it would be very bad. And I think mid is also locked down with 2 people in con, which is very good for HyperS because 3 people from ETT.
But the fight's about to break out.
And if Boris peaks there, that would be over. Yeah, okay, he gets instant traded, but he does get the kill.
Not
and
a trade.
That miss is crucial. And Yannick also gets killed, but Hyuka should get a kill here. Ooh,
And
just
he was
about
ready
gets away.
for it. That's a free kill from McVanish though. Last guy on site, he knows where he is. Heard
Ooh,
him
maybe
planting
should
the
have
bomb, and he's
planted.
fully blind.
But Hyuka gets it. Great team play there from Hyuka and Joran.
Nice trades.
Yeah. Even though on con there, maybe they could have gotten more. The recovery from Hyuka and Joran is great.
It was a bit greedy to just peek out there from Boris, but I don't think they wanted to get flashed into the con and then be absolutely helpless. So they had to take matters into their own hands. But I think Hyuka could have thrown out the flash somewhere from short, or
Yeah, or maybe Max as well. There were 2 people in con.
they really should have used some teammate utility to make that the most of the opportunity.
But fortunately, those confident peaks, even though he gets traded instantly, he does still get the kill. Oof. Yannick on the op, not something that we see usually.
They keep changing, but they have 3 ops and an M249 now on the
Ooh, I
HyperS
don't
side.
know. I mean, it is the last round.
But they're really just doing a bit of banter right now.
Yeah, and M249 is maybe a bit too much, but I do like the ops. And Hyuka, I mean,
they're just getting
Hyuka is
crushed.
obviously just tryharding with an AK. This is how we love him. Ooh, and now a 3v3. Ooh. Might be a loss here for HyperS on this round.
2v3, but
Because
think they'll be able to get it still.
Yeah, I think HyperS is very lucky that the bomb is not on A yet, because otherwise it would be a very difficult retake. But now they have plenty of time to reposition, maybe look for a kill. I think now ETT knows that there's at least one person in window.
Long range M249 into CT. I don't think they're ready for this.
Yeah, I think this is now over
This
for...
should be a last round. Nothing you can do.
Ooh, and yeah. And there, really, the troll is punished there, because maybe...
M249, 3 ops.
That duel there on Smin, I think
They would have gotten it.
he could have gotten that with an M4.
Really much too greedy. I'm not sure if they have the liberty to be that free with their rounds yet.
No, not at all. 8-4, I mean, we saw it last game. ETT was ahead 8-4, and then it snowballed in the 13-8 loss. So we hope that doesn't happen the same way against HyperS now. Okay, I think that's
a top con smoke?
I think it's a con smoke. Yeah, it
It's a
wasn't a
con
window smoke. Oh, they have both smokes. I think it's an instant window smoke and then a con smoke as well.
No way, they'll be rushing through it, right?
But they're rushing through the
And
smoke.
they get the entry.
And it works out because Max is just... His entries are insane. And again, he gets another kill. Yannick playing with a Tech 9.
They just get kills everywhere.
A
There's
tech-
2 Tech 9s in a pistol round.
That's a crazy play. That's not something you usually see because it's... Objectively, it's a bad play. But
And they're rushing into spawn to just fight them.
and it doesn't matter.
How does this work out?
I think they're already trolling at this point, even though it's not that over yet.
ETT must have no mental anymore because they should be winning this anytime.
Yeah, and this does work against their mental. Knowing that there are 2 Tech 9s, no armor, they're just rushing against them and they
Through
still
the
lose.
smoke, doesn't get any entry. And then they proceed to fight jungle and CT everywhere just spread out.
Yeah, and then just...
I feel like they're just going full on momentum right now and hammering onto it.
And that is maybe a bit of the HyperS playstyle.
Yeah, look at this, they're just full on rushing B, it's completely empty. Tanking the shots from A side, just barely alive, Feldman.
Great spam though with a USP from Con.
That is a lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah.
But
If
they
that-
should be winning this anytime now.
Yeah, if it does with an M4, obviously it's over, but you don't have
Runs
that coming.
into kitchen, 2 devs instantly. Another one runs into kitchen.
Oh,
What
and
this
Boris
throw?
is throwing.
Now Max is low.
Max is low, but fortunately Hyuke is still alive. A cell flash peek from ETT, but then a bit of a whiff from Clutch, but it doesn't matter.
Somehow they still take it.
They still take it, yeah.
Thank God for Veldman being there to just pick up 2 on the last ones.
Even though, yeah, Joran
Even
and
though
Boris,
Joran, Boris,
and
and
Yannick,
Yannick
they all
throwing
tried-
their lives.
they tried to throw, but Hyuke and Max are in great positions to still secure the round. Okay, no instant smokes, no anything. I think this might just be a full A
They
rush.
just keep on rushing things.
I mean, with a Mac 10 on Boris, it might work out, and it does with a great flash.
Completely out in the open.
And Boris does get killed. Ooh, great shots from Con. Ooh, great shots from Yannick as well. But now it's a 2v3, and I think that's a bit over. Hyuke still gets 1, but
Way too
not...
overconfident. No
not-
smokes in jungle or stairs. Nothing. 1 smoke CT, that's all they have. That's not enough, and they should be knowing that. Now
Yeah.
now their economy is just completely fucked, and what do?
Yeah, there we do see that the losing those Mac 10s, that rounds 2 rounds ago, gets them punished because now they don't have a lot of money. Only 2 rifles, and Yannick going for a deagle, no armor. That also might be a misplay.
Is this another B rush they're going for, or is this an execute?
I think it's an execute or a contact play, which could be very good if they're 3 mid, no 1 B.
They should be hearing that they've been aggro on mid now, right?
Although, yeah, one of the CTs is going back to B, which is smart. Another one is.
And they're going out, no one is into sight, only
No one is
kitchen.
into side.
What an opportunity
Kitchen.
they found.
Oh, and even though this
And he
play
gets
is
the kill?
labored, they do get it. Oh,
And
unfortunately,
he gets 2 kills.
2 kills. Unlucky. And it seems like ETT is fighting back.
Yeah. Pulling up the rounds due to the arrogance of HyperS. They should really rein it in now.
Oh, it does seem like a bit of a one-man army on the ETT side. We have some Tompi yelling from chat. Did not go B, Sage. Yeah, they should have just rushed there. But it does seem like ETT is really thinking about these rounds. They're never just going defaults. Now they're going suddenly 3A, no one mid.
They're popping out of apps.
They have some prepared threats maybe, even on CT side.
But to no use.
To no use. I don't think even anyone was blind there. Yannick gets a kill, but that's about it. Nice try, but yeah, not much you can do with 3 people A.
That's fair.
One guy holding Palace gets the info. Everyone's holding Palace. It's impossible from there.
ETT has not been playing B any time early round. They should be exploiting that right now.
Yeah, and now on HyperS, yeah, we don't see that much util. Although, might still be enough to win the round. Instant window smoke from Hielke might indicate they're going mid, and I think they are. 3 people going mid. And then just 1 lurking on A and 1 lurking on B. Classic round. But Max gets killed there, no trade. Oh, great kill from Boris. Through the smoke on short. I think a bit of an overextension from ETT. Peeking there on your own. Maybe
Now
not the
they
greatest
should be
idea.
resetting, grouping up, going somewhere, right?
Yeah, they might. I think they're going A from what the minimap indicates. Yeah. There is only 1 guy anchoring on A. And oh, 1 person window. I think they get 1 death on mid. But Yannick, ooh, almost gets a kill. But yes, that entry was the most important. And I don't
Where's
know
he
about that
planting?
fake.
What is
That's
this
a
plan?
huge misplay, but ETT completely whiffs.
Somehow it works.
ETT. That could have completely changed the round, but they miss on just a planting player. That's a crazy miss. That's
Somehow they pull it together after so many mistakes in one round from HyperS.
yeah.
ETT just fucked up even more.
We also don't know why Joran chose to go for the con plant there. That's a crazy
They knew
play.
they just died from mid.
Yeah, you kill a player that's holding that and then you plant somewhere else. It's crazy, but let's go to the next round. Joran gets an instant kill on the guy under. Kills the push. Boris pushes through towards Con, or towards short. Max has his back towards Con. Although the A anchor does get killed, so HyperS is a bit stuck here. And it seems like one of the HyperS players is already
Leaving the booth.
leaving the booth. It might indicate something. Oh, and a great spray from Yannick. It might have also gotten a bullet towards his teammate, but it doesn't matter. He still gets the kill. Ooh, and now it's actually maybe advantageous even for ETT, with both people just 1 shot away from death on the HyperS side. Although it's a difficult retake, both coming from the same side, and a great peek from Boris. Great timing. And does Joran peek here? Then he might be dead. But it's 1 HP against 1 HP, and Boris peeks first.
Just
Just
clean up. Clean up.
1 round away from the win. Let's see what strat Hugo cooks up here. Or maybe it's someone else IGLing, I don't know.
And again, they were getting a lot of CT rounds this time instead of T rounds.
They're getting both actually. Even on the T side, they're already winning the majority.
The bomb going out mid. Slightly questionable play.
Max already gets an entry and a great shot from Yannick on short. They almost fully have mid now. Only 1 person in under. And they also know that someone is Palace. They pretty much have won this round already. Although 1 kill, but instantly gets traded and it's just over. And HyperS wins against Esports! Yeah! Let's go!
Oh, niet meer gebottom frag.
Shuts them down.
Let's show a scoreboard real quick.
Geen bottom frag.
No scoreboard.
Okay. Did you have the POV of my short kill last round?
The round before, I don't know. I don't think so.
we just-
But this,
It was so clear. I did like a flick one there.
okay, can we do blue shell HyperS? Blue shell
HyperS! Blue Shell!
HyperS. Let's go.
Nice. Anyone up for an interview?
Did you guys see my triple exit on stream? Had je de Joran POV op stream?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
With like the
But
triple,
usually you were in, wait, which triple?
the triple kill that I got like on the city side.
The exits
exits.
on
Oh yeah, we got that
we
kill.
had the
That's cool.
exits,
That
we
was
had the
crazy.
exits.
Okay,
almost all
come,
his kills.
someone. Okay, first we'll get Joran. We'll get. I think we'll get most of the HyperS players.
Wappa, here we go.
Or does
My ladies.
Excuse you. Hello.
My ladies.
Yannick, can you ask ETT players if any one of them wants to interview? Okay, you can ask. Yeah. Okay. So first we'll have Joran.
Hello, that's me.
Do we have full screen cam?
Yes, we
Yes. Okay, Joran.
Yeah, that's me.
So obviously on the Anubis city side didn't start so well.
Yeah, but the city side, I'm just there to die so that my teammates can get more kills. Also, I had to play a anchor dog. Like, it's so fucking boring.
You did play the worst position in the whole map.
Dog, we need to like put Boris on a side so he learns how to have some patience and not throw.
Yeah, Boris does always seem to claim the best position on every map.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's
Always
fine.
throwing.
He plays very well.
He has been making it work so far this
Yeah.
game, though.
Sometimes.
We do have to say.
I mean,
Yannick.
but we did know like 2 is enough
Hey.
on city side.
Does any one of you want to interview or no? This guy wants? Okay, well, thank you for playing though. You should watch the commentary back, it was crazy.
Yeah, crazy clips.
But then on,
I mean, we knew we were gonna win every round on T side, so.
yeah, HyperS really much better on T-side.
Especially
I mean,
on Anubis.
Anubis
that
is
your
like
favorite map.
it's already T-sided, and we like the map, and we had Yuka with like godlike utility. So easy.
Then
No,
we
I
were-
had no fear. I could have gotten 0 kills and we would have won.
Oh, there is an interview question in chat. Can you start?
Interview question in chat. Any interview questions?
You can open the chat.
Okay. I don't have the chat.
Oh.
Do you have chat?
Can you stand up? I think you're on my phone, no? Where's my phone?
After is your. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's here.
Oh my god. Professional
Okay.
casting.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Interview question in chat. For Joran, how does it feel to get carried by Hilke again? That is a good question, Bob.
I mean, it's like, it feels like home, you know? It's just like when you get home to your parents, and then you go to your childhood bedroom, and it's like almost still the exact same, and you just like snuggle up in the sheets. Like that's how it felt. It was like,
Because this has been your old ETT lineup, except for one change up. Now it's Yannick from a later iteration of ETT playing instead of Danya.
yep,
How does that feel, that change in team?
horrible. I missed Danya calls.
Danya has been known to be almost as aggressive as Yannick actually.
No, different type of aggression. Yannick is more like just running aggression, and Daya is more like a stack gamble aggression, like very aggressive calls. Meanwhile, Yannick is more aggressive plays. That's the difference between them, I would say. They both do like running in though.
Okay.
Different mentality.
Then, as we're on Yannick already anyhow,
Yes.
he went for a lot of overextensions this game.
Eco frags. Mostly.
He was he was so jealous. Like me and Hilke like holding a B rush, and this guy just leaves the A side open for the classic guys rush B, me plant A. Like, come on, man.
I did see that. Then again, overconfident. You guys were just too overconfident on the second game. 3 amps and M249.
They said 5 ups. I held back. Okay?
That M249. Did you think you maybe could have gotten that clutch if you had an M4?
No.
No. Okay.
No. No shot, dog. We were so far away,
No. Okay.
and Hilke died. Like, come on,
I
man.
was definitely surprised you had it in your loadout. Did you
I always have it.
prepare it for this one?
No, I just have it in their standard. So like, what else do I need? I have MP9, MP5, auto shotty, and M249, I think, on CT side. And on T side, it's like Mac 10, MP5, and the shotguns. I don't have M249 on T side.
We have more questions for Joran from the chat.
Amazing. I love answering questions.
Calling you handsome, calling Marijn a Rizzler. Not really questions.
I mean, Marijn is very.
And he
reasonable.
And there was one question from Hilke asking if there was any tilt present in the team.
I don't know,
No.
very suggestive question, but
No.
no.
I don't think like the.
Any desk slamming present?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
even from Joran.
No.
How do you think the ET team has felt? And we can
I think
double-check later.
like after like we basically just rushed A like 3 or 4 times and we won Anubis like without dropping a single round. I think their mental was shattered when they got to Mirage. I mean, didn't they just throw like 4 or 5 defaults? I don't really know like what happened, but
At the start of the game, they've been really starting with the default, pushing somewhere. You guys all stacked up somewhere, and then they just rotated to the other side on attack.
yeah, I don't know.
And they threw you off every time. And at some point, they just stopped for some reason.
Maybe they got scared. Maybe they thought we would keep pushing because we kept pushing. So maybe they were just waiting for our overextensions. I don't know, dog. I was playing B anchor and I was just 90% of the time I was holding tab and looking at the minimap like, where do I go?
You want the next interview? City? Okay. Sidious? Or... Oh, ETT?
Handled them. So we have ETT now?
Wait, there's a question. No,
Joran, you're taking too much
I saw
time.
a question.
Joran.
One last question.
Switch to ETT, afterwards we can have HyperS back.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
thanks for the casting.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I have more than enough time. It's worth nothing, dog.
For the
Calm
next,
down.
for next player we have Sidious from...
No, that's Vene.
No?
Vene.
Vele. Oh,
Vene.
sorry. Veni. Oh, sorry. I thought you were Sidious. From Esports Team Twente, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So, I think... Yeah, so you started off very well.
Yeah, we were pretty much winning on Anubis when we were on T side. It was pretty good, like when we were playing T side, but the city side, well, let's just say we had some difficulties to get into the game, and well, we didn't win any rounds on city side, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But we did see some crazy strats on T side. Did you prepare a lot on Anubis specifically?
No, actually Anubis, well, we didn't expect to play Anubis at first.
Oh.
Our map pool is a bit different, so on Anubis we just played typical faced strats.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that came back to haunt you? Was there not enough depth in strat you guys had?
Well, we played 2 substitutes as well, so that's why we were playing like more faced strats than usual.
So you had 2 substitutes in this match
Yeah.
now,
Yep.
but they were both the face of 10 substitutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
They seem to be higher than usual players. Is that also skill-wise or purely just elo?
For the question.
Well, I can consider myself as a boosted player, so I'm not sure if I'm the level 10 that was
Oh, you're
supposed
level
to
10,
be.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
level 10. So, well, I played Faceit mostly as a 5 stack, so skill-wise, I'm not sure if I'm the level 10. I might be honest.
Are you on the main roster or one of the substitutes?
I was the substitute. Last week, one of the guys decided to drop out, so I'm becoming the main guy.
Oh, okay.
But, well, because I'm only playing for 2 weeks, I didn't have much practice with the team.
So do you feel like maybe some of the team chemistry was missing? Was that one of the...
Yeah,
Issues?
there was a bit of an issue when it comes to like our callouts and all of that. I'm gonna be honest with those.
What do you feel like as a team, as ETT, you could be improving or changing when playing against a team like HyperS? Do you know anything about how they usually play?
I mean, I played last split for ETT as well, so we knew a bit. We knew that Yannick loves to push smokes every single time.
He's a pusher,
So
yeah.
we had that in our notes, let's say. Although we didn't expect that much aggression in like pistol round on Mirage, so we weren't prepared for that at all.
Right.
Yeah. But like for the aggression, we kind of expected that HyperS will play aggressively. So that was like one of the things we were predicting.
Then what steps did you take to really counteract such aggression from HyperS in your preparation?
Well, we definitely lacked the biggest thing is that we lacked chemistry, and because of that, it was really difficult to just counter such things. Because if you don't know how to play together, it's hard to play against people that will just push you. Let's be honest.
Coordination is really essential in that case.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, just playing more together. We did notice sometimes that we're just not in a position to trade, or
Yeah.
just playing more together, that will just fix that, because you just know whenever people will do what
Yeah,
all your other teammates will do. And
We're just simply not prepared for the game that well.
but I think you'll still be in the playoffs.
Yeah, we are still in
we're
playoffs.
still in
So I see it in
playoffs?
playoffs, so you should
Yeah.
be able to.
At least try to go further in.
So in the quarterfinals, is there anything you would change, or?
Well, we definitely just need to practice way more together. That's like the beginning of anything. Well, another issue is that I won't be here for 2 weeks.
Unlucky.
It may be difficult, but like overall, I think we need to just work on chemistry the most, and then we can like get some better strats and all of that. And we can work on how we communicate when it comes to like trade and all of those things. Because like that's what we lack for sure.
Because we did notice your aim was
Yeah.
definitely sometimes taking 1v1s. We were HyperS loses a 1v1 again. They are in a good position, but ETT just shoots very well, especially on Anubis.
And Anubis,
Yeah.
when you guys were CT side,
Yeah,
whenever you get crunch for different sides from the CTs or from the CTs, you guys were T side. I mean,
Yeah.
they were flanking from all angles, and just you guys kept winning the 1v1s.
yeah, and we like were predicting as well that they will come from different angles. When it came to Anubis, I think we had the best communication like in the entire game as for now. On Mirage, everything went downhill, and it was visible on the score as well. Like we were dropping rounds that we should have won. Let's be honest with those.
We were
things.
expecting Mirage to be a bit more competitive, actually.
Yeah, the Mirage game was just awful from us. I don't know if that was like a bit of tilt after Anubis, or what exactly happened with us, but it was definitely visible that we are just not performing there at all.
You guys do seem like the more quiet team of the two as well. I haven't heard anyone from the booth so far.
I mean,
very
yeah,
loud.
there were only two of us as well. Both of us are not that loud, also, so that's an issue as well.
Okay. That's not a question for ETT. Okay.
Let's have one more ETT question then.
Yeah.
And then we can get into it.
Did you feel like there were any mental challenges? Maybe some tilt was coming in on.
There was one moment
Mirage?
where we actually tilted because of the miscommunication. When we were pushing mid, there was just a bit of like we lacked aggression on mid. We are just sometimes too passive, and our IGL was actually kind of angry at us for doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Well, thank you for the interview.
Yep.
Thank
you
you
as
for talking to us, and well played still. Yeah. Then okay.
And good luck
we
in the
heard-
playoffs.
Okay, what was the question?
Okay, so I have two questions for our interviewers. I have a question for interview. So the first one from Joran Hagen in the chat. Question for Marijn. How was your date?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Okay, next.
Did you plan the next one?
Yeah.
Amazing. Lovely. Question for Reinier. What's your stance on empathy development and pubescence? I think he spelled it wrong. And what's your stance? No clue. But all those honors papers you wrote, they didn't prepare you for this?
It was all ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's hard. So I've noticed when people are playing CS, it's hard to ask them philosophical questions.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get really any in-depth input as they're thinking too in-depth on the game. And we have seen that now in the HyperS game, except when you're ahead.
We don't
The
think.
moment you're ahead, the moment you have a man advantage, you just keep running at them. Especially Yannick.
Yeah.
Luckily Boris and Hilke were there to catch up the scraps usually.
That's why I didn't get that many kills. I knew like I needed to keep giving chances for Yannick to feed.
Okay. But you have already been interviewed. We want another HyperS player.
Alright, I choose Boris.
Boris, interview.
Boris, No. No, one at a time.
After, we'll interview all HyperS players.
Had to interview the best
The
HyperS
best
player.
HyperS player. Well,
How did it go? How did you feel?
Pretty decent. Top fragging first game.
Of
Very
course,
happy
of
about
course.
that. Very close. I got 4 kills in the last round. That's what pushed me up
Crazy.
there. Crazy.
But did you feel like after the first CT side, you wait maybe ETT they're just a bit too good, or were you still confident that you could win even
On
after
Anubis?
being behind? Yeah. 8-4.
Yeah, I mean, we have never lost a round on Anubis, T-side.
No.
We've never lost a round. I don't think so. I don't remember. From what I remember,
about
I
that
don't
one.
remember that much. I remember our last 2 matches.
But T-side has been definitely in HyperS'
strong,
favor,
very
usually
strong.
on HyperS, on
Yeah.
Anubis.
When we got the first couple of rounds, after 3, it was pretty clear that it went pretty well. And then Hilke kept calling rush A, rush A, rush A.
And it kept on working.
And it kept on working. They didn't have a counter.
Kept getting the entries.
Yeah.
I can't believe you kept getting the entries actually.
Yeah, I mean, they
Max
kept
and
standing
Drew-
close, and then one on site, and then one close around the corner, and then late entries just walked in. I was like, okay, free
They
kill.
never changed anything.
No, they didn't expect us to rush fucking ace 7 times.
Was it clear? Was there one clear IGL in the HyperS now? in
Definitely,
Hilke?
Hilke.
Yeah?
Hilke. Hilke called everything, every single smoke, every single flash. The only problem is that
Came in,
90%.
took charge, micromanaged,
Yes.
and said, let's win this.
90% of the util calls we couldn't replicate because we don't know the lineups. So he just said Boris insta smoke mid every round, at least on Mirage, and then Boris go take mid.
Okay.
And then
It is a classic HyperS team. Not so much smoke knowledge, not so much strat knowledge. Just going
Banya,
in
banya,
and getting
banya.
the kills.
Banya. Very nice.
Yeah.
But it was nice to have the old ETT back together, plus Yannick.
Did it help knowing each other already, playing a lot?
Yes, because Hilke killed me. Joran wanted to kill me. I wanted to kill Joran. So we're back to how it was. Feels perfect. Amazing.
Yes, because
Love it.
ETT has been known so far in its past history to be a bit of a tilting team, very serious, very focused, but not so much having fun. Now HyperS on the other hand seems to be the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Now all these members, ex-ETT, went into HyperS. How has your tilting been in this match then?
We have 0 tilt. 0, absolute 0 tilts. It was just like
It's complete HyperSification.
yes, exactly. Yes, even Hilke. Hilke is a lot more serious than we are. He also plays on a higher level.
Yeah.
But he just swoops into the lineup and just
No
fun,
problems at
all fun. He just calls the round and then we get kills and it's like let's go and then happy times, all good. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely.
Did you so some of these timeouts that you called? Was it more a tactical or a mental move?
Okay, the first time we called Anubis, right?
Yeah.
Yannick, banya in a 2v3, in a 2v3. So Hilke was like, okay, stop. Everyone's yelling through each other. So like Hilke was like, stop, time out. Time out started. Okay, that was all.
That's all.
That was all. And everyone was quiet.
Okay.
So
It gives you
0
back
tactics.
to the classic timeout, dus, and then say nothing.
Welke moment.
Okay.
And then of course we get the +1 every single time we do a timeout.
ETT did no timeouts at all, and
No.
HyperS did multiple. It's a
3,
complete turnaround.
I think 3 in total.
Yes.
And also tech timeout because
Tech
Joran throwing
What happened there?
black screen crashing PC twice in a row.
Which PC is it?
The one from the left.
All the way on the left?
No, the second from the left.
Okay, good to know.
I mean, we have one in that booth that's crashing, and now we have also in that booth that's crashing.
So,
it's,
what about going into HyperS fixes mental? What is it that HyperS has and does that there's
Alcohol.
no tilt happening?
alcohol? No, I mean we have 0 expectations. We
Okay,
we don't do strats. They cannot go wrong because we don't have strats. We just banya. If you get a kill, you cheer as loud as you can. Doesn't matter if it was horrible spray. And if you int, it's funny.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
It's all about the entertainment factor.
all about
I
the
guess.
entertainment. And then every now and then when someone is doing really well and you get a 4K or you're low HP at the end of the round, just tap them in the head.
Crazy.
Just deny the ace.
Denied the ace at Joran. Unlucky. So
Yeah, we did see 2 team kills coming in after a round.
I think Hilke killed me once, and I think Max or Yannick killed the other. So Max or Yannick, but I expected more team kills, to be honest. Especially after we got a pretty big lead, and then
Especially when Joran ended up pulling out the M249, I was expecting a team kill.
we were hoping to get a 5-man op going, but then Joran M249, Hilke I think didn't
Hilke
even
try
have an
hard
op.
it. He
Yeah,
bought an
he was
AK.
like, why do
Or
we
is
want to buy 4 or 5 ops? And it's like, funny
It was still
moment, funny moment.
Bit too much in the ETT mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you weren't yet in the space to have that much.
I mean,
We're only
It was
But it
what
worked
8
out.
8-3.
8-3.
ahead? Yeah, it was 8-3.
Then was 8-4.
8-4.
And then
Yeah.
it became 8-4. Yeah. So that was unlucky, but funny game.
Funny game, yeah.
Funny game.
2 wins.
2 wins. On the 11th of May, we'll have another match. I don't know against who, but and then if we win that, we
Playoffs.
go to the live
LAN finals.
LAN
Looking forward
finals.
to the HyperS LAN finals. I'm
Yeah, and
sure
then we'll
that
get
will be
destroyed by professionals.
Yeah, we'll get destroyed.
Absolutely demolished.
We'll get destroyed.
We'll get at least like
That's a
maybe 2
problem
or
for
3
them.
for
But
them.
I hope to be playing then.
Yes, same.
I hope so. Yeah.
Ajel,
Ajel.
captain.
I'll
Captain.
I'll
I'm available. Just so you know.
Yeah, I put it already in my agenda already 3
Same.
months in advance.
Same. The moment I knew,
Yeah.
I even checked up with you. He's like, oh, it says the 18 in the forum, but it's
Wait,
the
what
24th.
day is it?
24th of May. That's when the LAN finals. The day before my
don't think I
birthday.
can.
So.
We still need to.
Oeh, nee.
I think I'm in Japan.
Nah.
We'll get
That's
Hielke again.
unfortunate.
At Hielke.
At Hielke.
At Hielke again. Shall we get Max?
Max? Ja, Max.
Oeh, and then.
Thank you for your time, though.
Yes.
That was great.
Max. Max. Interview? Interview. Nee? Yannick! Yannick!
Wel een vraag.
Oh, wel een vraag. Is dat een vraag?
From Hielke.
Vraag van Hielke. Snel, gewoon 1 vraag. 1 vraag.
Okay.
Op
One
camera.
question from Hielke.
Yes.
What happened? 19 util rating.
I'm an entry fragger.
It just worked on Anubis, A-side rush. The entries were very clean.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the game? Or both games, I suppose.
I thought I played pretty good. I don't know.
No complaints?
No. Maybe I could have thrown a bit more flashes, so I had a higher rating. But,
Okay, well.
but I mean, I'm playing up on fucking Mirage. What util am I gonna throw? I'm just nading open the smoke every round and then dying. So
Yeah, there wasn't too many picks you got off of nading the smoke, unfortunately.
no, but info.
Info, that's fair, sure. Info player.
Yes, that's me. The op. We were talking about it. The only reason to buy an op is so you're like a big distraction for the rest, right?
Yeah.
That's true, we did see that one time there was an op on A-main when you guys were CT on Anubis. Shot the op once, they were trying to entry A-main and they just instantly ran to the other side. Where you were in CANT and ended up destroying them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't know they came from A, but sure. Good.
You have any complaints about the match?
No. Well,
Everything was great.
no.
No one was
Joran's
greedy.
PC crashed twice in a row, so that was
Bit unlucky.
yeah. But yeah, no, it was fine.
Okay. Anything else you want to say? Or
No, not really.
okay. Yannick! Thank you, Max. Yannick, last interview. Last.
No, you say last but not least.
Last but not least, ons Yannick. So one thing we noticed in your gameplay,
Yeah.
which we were really curious about, you go for a lot of eco frags.
No, dude. Hielke got the eco frags to Mirage, man. Every time they
No,
went B, they went through.
Okay.
I went for
Yeah?
int frags.
Int frag, yeah.
Every round.
Infrags.
Well, I get 1 kill, I'm like, oh, we basically won the round. Fuck it, I'm gonna just walk somewhere. And I die. Or I lose A side. I just checked my Leatify, which got uploaded. And it just, after plans and retakes, it's like fucking minus $1 billion. My opening duel's good, clutch is good. Like the rest, everything, like after the first, like, 30 seconds of the round. Yeah, I don't know, I was just turbo bad. But, it was very fun. I was kind of good. I was kind of good on Anubis T side. 'Cause I think I ended the half with 4-10, like 4 kills, 10 deaths. And then on Anubis T side, I went 5-16. I mean 11-10. No, 16-11. I can't count. Yeah, I went from 5-10. No, from 4-10 to 16-11. That took way too long to say.
Okay.
I think everyone kind of turned around T-side and Anubis.
Yeah, because the thing is, what I noticed is that on B side, on CT side, we had me and Max, and we both didn't really coordinate well, and I was kind of turbo intake. I was just,
Yeah, kind
because
of.
2 rounds, they did like the smokes, because, whoa, they actually learned and execute, whoa, imagine. We could never. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I just died, and then afterwards, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play chill. Then I saw sometimes that I was still open from con, because Max wasn't holding it deep, and then I was like, but do I really want to play another position? Nah, because this way I can get the peak earlier, and I just wanted to fight people. Like I don't
Classic,
care.
you were really hungry for getting those 1v1s.
I'm just bored. Like I just want to have duels. I play this game to shoot people, not to wait till others shoot them. But
Okay.
Very fair. It worked out in the end, luckily.
yeah, because we had Hielke. Shout out Hielke.
I keep hearing about this Hielke impact.
Yeah. Hielke was pretty damn good. I mean, he was the one that like called most of the shots. I mean, some of them were kind of bad. Like, oh no, Joran, go plant for a connector. One guy is CT.
Was it a Hielke call? It
Yeah,
was
that
the
was-
worst call ever.
Yeah, that was Hielke
You
call.
were so confused.
Luckily-
like, why do you plant for short?
You get a kill on A. There are people mid, and you plant for con.
Yeah, luckily the guy on con was already minus 92. I think there were 3 times where I hit that one guy for 92 and then he killed me. Which, I mean, damn, come on. But yeah, Hielke was great. Like he was basically all the util. He had all the calls. He was like, okay, guys, scary strategy. We rush A. So we just rushed A. Next round, okay, they will never expect this. We rush A again. I mean, mastermind.
Mastermind.
That was a question.
Question?
Question?
About how come B side was open every round from Evo?
Anubis. Well, yeah, I just kind of explained that like the coordination between, the coordination wasn't the best between me and Max, and I was kind of like, yeah,
Inting.
inting. I was inting. Yeah, I wasn't playing stream worthy.
Because many time when the T's threw 2 smokes on both sides of the side, they just got the side for free, and there was nothing you did or could do.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, I'm just kind of bad at the game sometimes. Like my aim is, I'd say, pretty decent. I got some nice taps. I was also a body shot maestro this game, like a Mirage. But yeah, I don't know. If they just throw smokes, I'm like, okay, it's over. Who throws smokes? Come on. Do they think they're TSCA or something, like an actual good team? No.
Yeah. We did notice that ETT was fairly quiet. Do you think that the HyperS way of encouraging each other, do you think that that's really helped this game?
Oh, it helps a lot. It's like, it helps the mental. It's just so much fun if people are like hyped. Because always, for example, yesterday I went to the Nevo tournament with Chris, and then people also did like the shouting and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cringe, you know? Like, man, that's kind of cringe. But then if you're in a situation yourself, it's just, it helps. It's fun. It makes you feel better. And also they were kind of quiet because they only had 2 people in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
And they were probably molding because they practice a lot. And then they lost against Banyer S.
Do you have any insight on how much they practice?
I knew they were here from like 4:30. They played some practice games. I quite often see one guy, but I don't think he was here right now. Like Robert P something. I don't think he played this game, but he's like almost always in the lounge.
Yeah, he was swapped
And-
out this time.
Yeah, and we have people like Joran or Max who don't really play the game aside from these matches. And I am also like kind of on the Valorant grind right now. Well, actually no, I'm just doom scrolling reels right now.
That's your main game?
Shout out Tung 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 Sahur. But yeah, no, I definitely think, because I was like, okay, I could play better for stream. That might also be funnier for like actual good clips. But I don't know, I was just here to have fun, and fun we had.
You at least played good enough. Yeah.
I played good enough. I did. On Mirage, I was 60 damage away from being top fragger. But yeah, Hielke with his 6 eco kills, I think that he got
Yeah,
on
to grab it
apartments.
out.
Yeah.
Any other last comments you still have?
Thanks a lot to my to some of my best friends in Blue Shell, Reinier and Marijn for casting the game. I think, well, I'll watch the VOD afterwards and actually know how they did. I think they did a very good job for, I think Marijn's was his first time, was also your first time casting?
Yes.
I think they did a very nice job, and I hope to have more fun with them in future HyperS games.
Nice.
And big shout out to Hielke again.
Yes,
For,
definitely.
even though he couldn't make it here in person, for still coming, even after he had like a 3-day LAN. It was a lot of fun, I enjoyed the game. We couldn't have won without him.
Nice.
True.
Then
And
thank
shout
you.
out to, there was like one guy in chat that I saw that donated a sub that
Yes.
Evo got.
Start of the game.
Yeah, actually huge. I also, I died 3 times because I was like looking at my phone every time. I was watching the stream of the previous round to see if I got on POV'd. And there were 2 times where just someone like walked to me and just killed me whilst I was watching the stream. Yeah.
Unlikely. Well,
I think I'm overstaying my welcome here.
no, you're fine. But thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for the
And thank you for the interview. Yes.
Yes.
And thank you all very much for watching.
Definitely.
Smash like and subscribe.
Sub, follow,
Sub-follow.
be active in chat.
And I think we'll end it here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you all
you
for
for
watching.
watching.